Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Appa is actually very excited today because I've been trying to find this type of noodle we call Tai Luk Min. Big, translated into literally is big thick noodles for years, and somehow I managed to find it in the wet market near my house. So because I always wanted to try to cook KL Hokkien Mee. All right, so it's actually a dark braised yellow noodle, but the kind of noodle is not the normal ones. It's actually the very thicker ones, like this. Yeah, much thicker. All right, so I'm going to make Hokkien Mee today. So there are going to be a few very important ingredients. Usually they will have a bit of sliced pork and some prawn, okay, and also some Chinese. No, this is cabbage. This is cabbage, and then this is very important, which is the pork crackling, or your deep fried pork lard, yeah, okay. And this is actually the oil rendered out from my pork lard just now as I fry. So I only have a bit here. Actually, you can put as much as you can. I don't have much because this pork lard is actually I cut it from this slice of pork shoulder. Okay, so because I couldn't find a nice pork lard these few days near where I stay. Okay, so luckily I saw some fat here, and I cut them into squarish pieces, and I fried them using medium-high heat, yeah, to get this. Of course, we will need some stock, or either pork broth or chicken stock. I think this is chicken stock today. Okay, so and then there's two very important ingredients here. I will need the sweet dark soya sauce. Okay, this is the sweet dark soya sauce, and then I'm going to mix with the normal thick dark soya sauce also, because this actually gives the really black color, and the other one actually gives the sweet taste, yeah, very natural sweet taste. And of course we need a bit of chopped garlic here. All right, so first of all I'm going to marinate my pork slices. Just going to give it a little bit of light soya sauce, a little bit of Shaoxing wine, okay, and I'm going to give it a little bit of cornstarch and a little bit of oil. The reason why you put oil is because later, when the meat is actually covered with oil, when you stir fry it, it won't stick so easily, yeah. So this stage is marination, and there's another word we call it in Chinese. We call beat the water into the meat. So what do you mean by beating the water into the meat? As you are mixing like this, you can see there's no longer any water. You don't see any Shaoxing wine, you don't see any light soya sauce, because all of it has been absorbed nicely into the meat itself. So this is a very important step to help to make your pork slice tender. Okay, then we can start cooking. Okay, I'm going to start by putting some pork lard. Yeah, this is pork oil inside the wok. Then I'm going to saute my garlic. Let's give it a minute or two before it actually gets hot. Okay, very quickly the oil has started to sizzling. This is the time where we can put in the marinated pork. Did you notice my pork doesn't stick to each other? That's because I added oil when I was doing my marination. Yeah, so that's a little trick that you all can try at home. I'm going to put some prawns, 2-3 prawns here, and leave the rest towards the end. Because if I put all the prawns right now, people will be shouting, "Appa, you overcook your prawn again." But seriously, if you are eating this dish outside, all the prawns outside will be overcooked. Because the main thing about this dish is not about the prawn, it's actually the noodle, alright? But you need the prawn to give this particular noodle a seafoody taste, yeah? So you want a combination, nice combination between your prawns and your meat. And these two things will actually brings out the umami flavor for this particular dish, yeah? Ooh, my prawn is huge. And it is getting so expensive during this Chinese New Year time for the price of the prawn. I got mine as at around 60 ringgit per kg for this very big XL size. And I managed to find this from a local hypermarket. If it's normal places, then it's super expensive. Okay. Then I'm going to add in the broth. And the broth will not be enough, so I'm going to add in some hot water as well. I will gauge the amount of hot water added later, yeah? So we want to bring this to a boil, and we will try to season this even before we put in the noodles. I'm still on high heat right now, yeah? Okay, now we can start seasoning the noodles. I'm going to start with the most important thing, which is the kicap manis, the sweetened dark soya sauce, probably about 3-4 tablespoons. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the sweetened type. And then for the sake of color, I'm going to put in the normal dark soya sauce, probably about 1, 2, okay, 2 tablespoons, roughly, agak-agak. And I'm going to give it some light soya sauce. I don't mind adding some fish sauce to it. Okay. And some Shaoxing wine. Alright. Not forgetting some salt and sugar. Pinch of salt, followed by some sugar. Alright, not so much sugar because the kicap manis is already sweetened. Okay, let's bring this to a boil before we continue. Alright, very fast. It is now boiling. I'm going to put in the yellow noodle, the tai luk min. This is approximately 450 grams. Why 450 grams? Because the packet I bought, that is 450 grams. I think it's just nice for 3 adults. One thing I'm sure is I find the color not black enough, so I'm going to add in more normal dark soya sauce. Okay, this is not the sweetened type, but the normal dark soya sauce. Another 2 tablespoons roughly. Okay, so about 4 tablespoons of kicap manis, 4 tablespoons of normal dark soya sauce. One is for the natural sweetness, another one is for the color. See, immediately becomes darker. I'm still on high heat, yeah. Okay, now I can actually put in my veggie. And I'm going to bring this to a boil. We will come back very, very shortly. Okay, he has started to boil. And this is the time I'm going to put in the rest of my prawn. So this prawn will take approximately 2 to 3 minutes maximum to cook, yeah? Look at the very beautiful color. Ooh. Okay. While I let it cool, I'm going to add some, I still have some, this is some ready-made pork crackling. Just want to add some more flavor, okay? This dish seriously is all about pork and prawn. Ooh. Look at the beautiful shiny color. Somehow, I don't know why, it's not easy to find very nice Hokkien Mee outside Kuala Lumpur. I remember when I was staying in Johor Bahru previously, I can't really find any Hokkien Mee as good as the one I have tasted in KL at all. Okay, the broth is slowly reducing and slowly go into the noodles. This is what I wanted to see. It's getting more and more beautiful, the color. And the broth is reducing, yeah, as we stir fry. Okay, the dish is basically almost done. I'm just going to cover this with a lid and let it simmer for a minute plus, then just do some final seasoning and it is done. See how simple it is, and it is very, very flavorful. We will come back after about 1.5. Okay, my Hokkien Mee has been simmering under high heat for the past 1.5 minutes. Ooh, the prawn is definitely fully cooked. Alright, it's basically done. It's a beautiful dish, and I'm going to eat it with the sambal belacan I made a few days ago. Okay, you can also add in some pork liver if you want. I'm going to off the fire. Let me take a picture here. Okay, and I'm going to show how I'm going to. Okay, let me grab my noodles. Whoops. This is going to taste so good. Okay, put some of the prawns on top. Okay, right, and then remember we have some pork lard, okay, pork crackling. So this is going to put on top, all right, so that the pork crackling doesn't really get softened. Okay, there you go. So here's my Cooking Appa's Hokkien Mee. And yeah, I almost forgotten. I have some belacan at the side. Okay. So if you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.